Welcome back everybody to another predictions video. Yes, we've reached the semi-final stage of Euro 2024 in Germany. On Tuesday evening, Spain take on France at the Allianz Arena at 8 PM UK time, 9 PM German time. And on Wednesday, England face the Netherlands at Signal Iduna Park in Dortmund. Later in the video, I'll go through the results of the predictions of the quarterfinals, and we'll see who's at the top of the leaderboard as well on the Super Brew website. First up though, on Tuesday we have Spain coming up against France. Spain, attack-wise, absolutely fantastic. Top scorers in the tournament, taking on the meanest defence in France. Not the most exciting football, but they've got the job done. They find themselves in the semis. So Spain has faced France 36 times in their history, going all the way back to April 1922. Spain have come away with 16 victories, the French 13 victories, and there's been 7 draws. Most recently they played each other in 2021, where France came out 2-1 winners in a UEFA Nations League fixture. As I said, Spain, top scorers in the tournament, winning all 5 matches. France, undefeated, 3 draws and a couple of wins. In the group stage, Spain beat Croatia 3-0, Italy 1-0, Albania 1-0. They beat Georgia in that thrilling round of 16 match 4-1. And in the quarterfinals, they beat Germany 2-1. They left it late in that fixture, but they got the job done against the hosts. As for France, well, in the group stage they beat Austria 1-0. They had draws against Netherlands 0-0 and Poland 1-1. In the round of 16 they beat Belgium 1-0, and it took penalties to defeat Portugal in the quarterfinals. Suspensions wise, well, there's a couple of players missing. For Spain, we've got Dani Carvajal, who'll be a massive loss. And also a Robin Normand for Spain. Both are going to be big losses for the Spaniards. But in this match, if France can take care of Spain's 2 wingers, Nico Williams and Yamal, then they'll have a chance. Going forward for France though, they haven't really done it in front of goal. I don't actually think they've scored from open play, but with the 2 suspensions from Spain, France have got to fancy their chances. This could go all the way to penalties. It could be settled in extra time, but I am going to go for a French win, even though Spain have been scoring for fun. And in this fixture, I'm going to go for a very, very tight 1-0 win to the French. Next up, on Wednesday, we've got England coming up against the Dutch. Now, earlier in the tournament, I thought the Dutch defence would be the main reason for them progressing in this tournament, but it's been the opposite. Going forward, they've been good, and defensively, at times they've been left wanting. As for England, there's been a lot of pressure on this England squad, particularly from the fans back home in England and from their fans in the stadium as well. But they have reached to the semi-final without playing spectacularly, you could say, but they're getting the job done. Head-to-head wise, well, these teams have faced each other 22 times in the past. England have recorded 6 victories, the Netherlands 7, and there's been 9 draws. The last time they faced each other was in a UEFA Nations League match, where the Netherlands run out 3-1 winners. And indeed, surprisingly, England have only beaten the Dutch once in their last 9 fixtures. As for this tournament, well, the Dutch won 1, drew 1 and lost 1 in the group stages. A victory over Poland 2-1. A draw with France 0-0. Defensively, they were great in that game. They lost to Austria 3-2, and then in the round of 16, absolutely smashed Romania, especially in that second half. Looked really good, 3-0. And in the quarterfinals, they beat Turkey 2-1. Although Turkey had their chances to win that match, it wasn't really until late in the second half that the Netherlands took control of that game and came out victorious. As for England, 3 draws and 2 wins, a victory in the very first match against Serbia 1-0, draws with Denmark and Slovenia in their other group matches. Then in the round of 16, they beat Slovakia 2-1, and then it was a draw against Switzerland in normal and extra time, and then they came through with ease, you could say, with their penalties where they scored all 5 against the Swiss. So as for a prediction, Netherlands for me, as I said, disappointingly defensively. England have been okay defensively. It's just going forward, they've been a bit turgid at times, but Saka in the last match against the Swiss was excellent going forward, and he got his goal as well. So I think this one's going to be tight. Again, this one could go to extra time, even penalties, but I fancy England just to get the job done with a 1-0 victory, and I'm going to probably say that's going to come in 90 minutes. So those are my predictions. Make sure you leave your predictions over at the Super Brew website. See if we can climb up the table, because at the quarter-final stage, 3 people came away with 7.5 points. That was Gambit 123, Tim's, and SG Minor. How that affects the overall leaderboard, well, top of the shop once again is the summer of 2018 on 51.5 points. But hot on summer's heels is the Philosopher on 48.5 points. So there we have it, guys. Those are my predictions. As I say, make sure you leave your predictions over at the Super Brew website. Enjoyed the semi-finals on Tuesday, where Spain, of course, take on France. What a clash that will be. And then on Wednesday, when England take on the Netherlands for a place in the final next Sunday. Enjoy these midweek fixtures, and I'll see you all in the next video.